What's up, everybody? Welcome to Neat Bourbon. My name is Tanner, and this is actually my very first video. I know exactly what you're thinking. Great, another whiskey tuber. Exactly what we need. Maybe it is exactly what we need. We don't know yet. We'll see how this video goes. But anyway, first off, I want to say thank you so much for even clicking on the video. This is my first endeavor into the YouTube world. So let's see how this thing goes. But today I want to share with you the bottles I was actually able to find during my last trip to Kentucky. Of course, you have to go by all the distilleries. Do your Buffalo Traces, your Four Roses. Still didn't find a barrel proof, but you know, so it is. So it goes sometimes. But went to Bardstown. Went by uh, Jim Beam. Did Evan Williams. Went by Peerless and Michter's as well. So went did the whole gambit. I was able to bring back 8 good bottles, so I was pretty happy with the trip. So first off, a little late to the game here, but this is 2XO, and I'm sure everybody knows about this bottle by now. But this is Dixon Deadman's new label. A little late to the game. The Phoenix Blend is already out. This bad boy weighs in at 104 proof. This is 2XO, so it is twice soaked. But yeah, I mean, already broke into this bad boy a little bit. So it's got some awesome wood sugars there. A little red fruit and got a little marshmallow action going on. So really enjoyed this one. Wasn't able to keep the cork in it for too long. Next off, one of the buddies from work wanted me to try to hunt him down some of these, so got him got him actually 2 Weller Special Reserves. So this bad boy is a Buffalo Trace product. It's their weeded offering, 90 proof, kind of their entry into the weeded world. Love it. Not too overly complex, but it's a great sipper, and all the guests always love it. So always good to have one of these on the bar. Next, again, I'm a little late to the game with these. I do live in Virginia, so it's a state controlled alcohol. So the allocated products are kind of hard to come by. But was able to pick up these bad boys, the BRT01 and the BRT02. So super happy to have these. These were the 2022 wood finishing series offerings from Maker's Mark. I do have the BEP already, and I actually have an FAE02. So hopefully I can either track down FAU1 or trade for one, and I think it's really cool to have all 5, or at least the last 5 of the wood finishing series, and do fresh cracks on them, and really see which one's the best when they're all coming on a level playing field. So next, went by the Buffalo Trace Distillery, and it was Blanton's Day. So always happy to pick one of these up. This actually isn't the bottle I got. I did pick up a 750. My father-in-law is a big Blanton's guy, so anytime I can pick one of these things up at retail, I always do, and I always love to share them with family and friends, because that's what bourbon's all about. Next we went by Bardstown, so this is the 6th bottle of the trip, and boom! These are pretty common at the gift shop. You can basically always find these there, but still, always happy to pick one of these up. This is the Disco 8. And is it going to come in? Nope. Oh. No, it's not going to do it for me right now. But anyways, so Discovery 8, everybody knows by now, Bardstown is the king of transparency. This is 114.1 proof. Big fan of the Disco. I've had 5, 6, 7. So really looking forward to getting 8. I know 9 and 10 are already out. So I realize a little late on these, but in Virginia, 9 and 10 still haven't gotten here yet. So hey, happy to have it. So this next bottle, we were leaving Bardstown, heading back home, and we usually take the highway. We're actually taking the back roads this time. And then didn't even realize that we were going to be going past Jim Beam. Jim Beam closes at 5. I think it was like 450, and walk in, and then the lady is, booyah, Knob Creek 18. So she was actually had 50 of these that she was taking off of the cart and then putting behind the cash register, and talk about being in the right place at the right time. So like if you're ever asking yourself like, should I stop? Those are the times that you have to stop. And I got super lucky, because picked this thing up in like April of 23. I didn't even know these things were still being released. So of course this is 18-year Knob Creek, 100 proof. I heard really good things about this thing, so like super excited to have found one. Didn't think I was gonna. I thought I was 100% sure I missed them, especially given a retail. That late into the release. Um, so lastly, this is a bottle that I know Whiskey Tube knows all about. So this is their the Wild Turkey 12-year. This is the Japanese release. So I was able to pick this bad boy up from the Neat Bottle Shop there in Louisville. Learned about this thing through the guys over at Bourbon Kingdom. If you don't know their channel, you should go check them out. Awesome content. Been watching them. As one of their early on, so big fan of that channel. But again, 12-year Wild Turkey 101 release, Japanese or Japan only release, and I think maybe they did Europe, but definitely overseas release. So excited to crack into this bad boy. I do have the Wild Turkey 101, and I also have a few of the Kentucky Spirits, which are basically the single barrel offering for the Wild Turkey 101. So I think it'd be really cool to set these up and do a blind here soon to see if I can't pick out this winner. But anyway, so those are the 8 bottles that I was able to find when we went out to Kentucky last month. So I really appreciate everybody for viewing, and if you made it this far, if you could please give me a like and a thumbs up. I really appreciate all the support. This is my first video, so if there's any comments, anything you see, any video ideas that you want to drop below, please let me know. All feedback welcome. Love to hear from you. And my little sign off I'm going to say is, always be sure to pop the bottles and share the pours. We'll catch you in the next one. See you later.